Be brave and follow up. Hello. Yes, Thursday. It's John. It's Marketing for Owners, the podcast. If you are wonderful in listening to this on iTunes, and if you are listening to this on iTunes, you are wonderful. Thank you. Or if you're listening to this on Stitcher or SoundCloud, hello to you guys as well. Then you may be missing out because these are actually recorded as videos. They're only short and they're posted on YouTube, but also easier to see embedded on the website. So if you go to marketingforowners.com/podcast, then / the number of the episode. So this one is 494, so podcast /494. I had to look that up. Then you'll be able to see the video. Also, just so that you know, a lot of you might not necessarily want to do that. You might want to read it. So these are also transcribed. And if we mention any links or anything, then, or any tools or anything like that, have helpful links to get you through to that post or that other website or whatever the information is. So, and don't worry, nothing for sale. There's nothing, no one going to kidnap you when you go and have a look. But you might get better value if you actually go to the website and have a look. You then get a chance to look around at the others. The ones that aren't recorded as videos are the longer interviews, which is Wednesday, the expert interview series, and Friday, the ones to watch series. So they are audio only, and mainly because they're like 30-40 minutes. So would be a big file. Anyway, back to today. In life, in business, unfortunately, you are going to have to deal with customers, potential customers, clients, whatever it is. Whether it is to sell them something or to ask for their opinion or customer service and to deal with their problems, no matter what it is, you have to communicate. It's a fact of life. Now, most people are introverted. If you ever do a personality test, if you look online for a Meyers Briggs test, there are others. Before we've had Sally Hogshead on the show and a wonderful influence. So if you look up Sally Hogshead's one, and there's also Colby, and there's Strength Finders, which is from the book by Gallup, the survey people, and there are various other bits and pieces. But Myers-Briggs, you'll be able to find a free one. You'll get your kind of personality, and the I, for instance, if you want to know, am an INTJ, and just pointing out that I believe Bill Gates and was Warren Buffett and even Professor Stephen Hawking are INTJs as well, along with a long list of others. But the I part stands for introvert, and if I was an ENTJ, I would be an extrovert. It's one or the other. You may be thinking, well, but John, you stand up, you used to be a door-to-door cold calling salesman, you are easy on camera, you'd stand up on stage and give speeches and keynotes and whatever. But yeah, there's different types of introvert, and some people are happy in a big audience. Some people, I'm not nervous, but I prefer small, intimate. So this is just me and you. Don't you see? This is just me and you talking. There's no one else, unless you are listening to it in a big crowded room, which would be very strange. And I'm sure I should be charging you like Sky TV would or something. But generally, this is small. But most are like that. Okay, that's a very common trait. Don't think you're unusual. The extroverts are probably less of us, and a lot of extroverts are kind of putting it on for show. So don't worry if that's you, but you're going to have to communicate. Now, that's where I'm going to ask you to be brave. And here's a tip. Most of us don't want to talk to customers or clients because we're scared of what they may think of us. And that's a lot of people's reasons for being nervous of things, is we're worried of other people's opinions of us. And that's And that's just common throughout society. Again, not unusual, but it includes business. Now, if you've delivered a service and the person hasn't come to you and said, oh, that was wonderful, you are so good, then you might be thinking, oh, I wonder if they liked it. What if they don't? And you don't want to hear that they don't like it. So you won't ever ask them. However, we are just plain lazy, including your customers. Yes, I respect all your customers, but they're just as lazy as me. And generally, if we get what we expected, what we hoped for, we don't say anything. We just get on with it. We don't, if we really hate what we got, we might complain, but we don't generally say, yeah, wonderful. I spent ages choosing that, carefully selected you because you appear to be the best. And when I paid for it, you did what I was hoping you'd do. Why should I be saying thanks? So don't be scared. The people, and remember as well, people quite often say what you want to say. When I used to be a door-to-door salesman, as I said, I used to earn commission only. So no sale, no pay. And people would say, oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I love it. Let me just think about it. Or let me speak to so-and-so. In fact, I'm not sure how many we'll have. I'll give you a ring. And I'd say, can I take your number? And give me, oh yeah, here's your phone number. Yeah, and yeah, phone me up tomorrow or maybe the day after. And I go off thinking, fantastic. Ring them up and they say, no, we've had a think and it's okay. Now what, after a few years of that, honestly, well, after a little bit, what you learn is they are telling you what, they just want to be nice. They're telling you things because they don't want to say, no, I don't want it. Because they don't want the conflict. Everyone avoids conflict. So they are doing the same as you. So when you speak to them, they don't want conflict. They will tell you nice things. You don't have much to worry about. If they wanted to complain, if they're going to say it to you, they would have said. So this is before and after. So follow up. That means when someone makes an inquiry, when they buy something off you, when there's an opportunity, because if they've bought something, there's an opportunity to ask them what they thought. So you can get either a testimonial from them, perhaps a referral from them to someone else they know, perhaps some feedback of some things, some other great things they may want. Perhaps you can talk to them about things they didn't actually realize you sell. And you could tell them about that and they'd say, oh, okay, oh yeah, we'll have one of those. But all of it needs you to follow up. On customer service, trust me on this, we spent hours on customer service at my fire safety business. If generally the problems are with our carriers, totally out of our control. They drop the things, they're heavy, they break the boxes. We have reports, they're all badly packaged. The things are pre-packaged. We can't spend another £5 packaging them again. They are pre-packaged. The carriers bashed them around and ruined the packaging that was adequate when it arrived, when it left our place. But we will do anything. We'll replace it. We'll send out a new one. We'll send out a new box. We'll do anything because that person then becomes an advocate. They go around telling their friends how wonderful we were when we dealt with their problem. A lot of our feedback is how wonderfully we dealt with the little problem they have because people aren't used to it. So follow up. Those people that you don't follow up with will tell everyone how awful you are. You don't know who they are. You don't know how much of an influencer they are. Either way, if they're an influencer, if it's bad reports, that's bad news. If it's good reports, that's fantastic news. If they love you, they will tell people. So make an effort to communicate, follow up. If you're at a trade exhibition, people give you cards. Follow up afterwards. Always make the most of everything. Follow up. Phone them. Pick up that telephone. If you can't do it, get someone else to do it, someone who works for you. Make sure they're capable. Make sure they've got a simple script, as in a basis of what to say. But please be brave. Honestly, you will not get any problems. Trust me. And if you do, email me and I want to hear. It's John, Jon, at marketingforowners.com. You can email me about anything else as well. Anyway, that's the end of that. You'll be okay. It's Thursday, time for a Drive Time podcast. Now, this is a quick one. It's called The Glambition, like ambition with GL at the front, and it's by Ali Brown, A-L-I Brown. She is fabulous. She's been around online forever. She is an absolute inspiration to women. Her business is superb. She has a conference. She used to be the e-zine queen or e-zine queen back in the day. What a fantastic story, but she's lovely. And this is the thing, if you are a man, listen to her as well. The woman's perspective is better than ours, guys. Don't think, oh, it's just for women. But if you are a woman, go for it. She's fantastic. Even Marie Forleo learned from her. Recommend her. Anyway, tomorrow is the Wants to Watch interview. It's another goodie. You will enjoy it. After that, you have a nice weekend. I'll be back for a short tip on Monday.